It's wonderful to see you.
It's awful to see Eric.
Hey, listen. Let me make this clear.
Yeah.
All I ever did was some, easy stuff. These guys paid their way and did everything right. They were great company and they were my friends. So
yeah, you had back in the day. You had Paul.
Brilliant. He was brilliant.
So I've prepared a nobody knows about this, but I've actually prepared a bit of a game show for the two of you. How many times have you seen Rocky? Because your nickname's Rocky. You've seen it.
I love Rocky.
You know the movie really well.
I would have thought so.
Jimmy, you've seen Rocky how many times would you guess? 50 to 100?
No, the original Rocky.
Well, all of them, 10, combined.
10. Oh, all of them?
Combined, yeah.
50.
Okay. All right. Well, so I think, right now my money's on Jamie. And, but we'll see. So you guys ready for a bit of a game show, a Rocky game show that I prepared?
Yeah. How do we do it? Do we shout out?
I'm going to shout it out. Whoever gets it first. Okay. Question one.
I fucking miss her, man. Can you?
Oh, can you imagine? Gonna crush you. This is gonna be a smoking show. Jimmy, you better pull your shit together because this is gonna be embarrassing for you. All right, ready? What commercial did Rocky struggle with?
Oh, that one. The caveman thing, the aftershave thing.
What's the actual aftershave?
Brutus, something. Oh God.
The judge is not willing to give you
Pass.
Pass. Beast aftershave, everybody.
There you
Beast
go. I said fruit.
Okay. She doesn't get it.
Fruit is beast in English.
Bullshit.
I think the best English to British transition is the cigarette. That one confuses the shit out of everybody.
The fag,
Yes, the fag is very confusing. You try to walk into a gay bar with a British guy, says he wants a couple of fags. It gets very strange very quick. I've been there. I've seen it happen. What was Hulk Hogan's name in Rocky?
Underlips.
There you go. Jimmy with 1 point. 1 point. Okay,
Very good.
there's a lot of these. So we have plenty of time to make this up. Jamie, I still have my money on you. What was the best pick? This is subjective. What was the best pickup line that Adrian ever heard in any of the Rocky movies?
Adrian!
Pretty solid. I had one in mind. Jimmy, do you have a specific line that you think was the best?
Gosh, I can't.
The answer is Mr. T.
I kind of like.
Why don't you come over here? Let's be with a real man. That is the best pickup line that Adrian heard because Rocky did not have any good pickup lines.
I got one. No. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. You got gaps. I got gaps. Together we fill those gaps.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. That is a great answer. I still like Mr. T's better, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah. Why don't you come over here for a real man?
Yeah.
That's the real one. So I'm not going to give you any points for that, but it's a good answer. All right, now this is where it gets real. What were Rocky's turtles' names?
Puff and Link.
Son of a bitch, 2-0. I'm shocked by what's happening here, but there's still plenty of time.
To be honest, I'm not that shocked because my memory for names and things is so bad.
Takes a second to come back.
Don't give me that. I got hit in the head by a fucking tractor trailer.
Name the first fighter Rocky fights when he's in a church, like early in the movie.
Spider.
Yes.
Spider Rico.
It's Spider's right. 2-1. She beat you to
Bullshit. It's Spider Rico.
It is Spider Rico, but Spider is fine.
That's a horseshit
so
call.
Jamie gets 2-1.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Where does Rocky keep his gym combination?
Under his hat.
Okay. 3-1, Jimmy.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Another question. Who does Apollo say he would crack a skull like the Liberty Bell?
Who does Apollo what?
Apollo says he would crack somebody's skull like the Liberty Bell. Who is that person?
Russian? The Russian?
It is not the Russian. And this is a very obscure question. I really had to dig deep to figure these questions out. It's Mac Lee Green, which is
Yeah, that's when they're going through opponents in the beginning.
correct. When they're going
Yeah.
through opponents in the beginning.
Yeah, that's a long stretch there.
That's a really, really obscure one. All right, this one's a little bit less obscure. In Rocky IV, what does Rocky's license plate say?
Mm.
Oh my God.
Stallion.
And Jamie?
It says Rocky.
Good guess, but it actually says Southpaw. The correct
Oh, it
answer
does.
is
Yeah, it
Southpaw.
does. It does. It does.
Okay, where does Rocky propose to Adrian?
Ice rink.
And
Oh, yeah. Jamie, you suck at this.
You know what?
I think
these are tough questions. These are tough
Never
questions.
invite me to be in the quiz. I'm always the
No,
worst.
there's still a bunch. There's still a lot of time, Jamie. You do not quit. Just like everything in your life, you keep fighting. I think I still have my money on you. You're coming from behind. That's the way you're meant to be.
He proposes at the zoo. At the zoo.
You put on that 8-incher and you come back and bring it to Jimmy Good. Like give it to him the good back.
Oh, don't say that.
What?
Don't say that.
What? I'm not around. I could bring on a strap on a callback. That's called a callback. All right.
I'm frozen. I'm frozen because what I want to
so-
say, I can't say.
So Rocky proposed at the zoo. At the zoo.
Yes.
Okay. What was the dog's name in the pet shop?
Buckus.
Yes.
Jimmy gets it right again. Jimmy.
Yeah, but Jimmy, you took the words straight out of my mouth. I couldn't think
Oh,
of the name.
bullshit. Come on.
But
Right now, this is starting to turn into a Rocky 1. Rocky's losing so far. Rocky being Jamie so far, but
And
there's still plenty of time left.
next we'll do British history.
Okay. Name 3 real-life boxers that make cameos in the series of Rocky
Joe
movies.
Frazier,
Um,
Roberto Duran,
and
Antonio Tarver.
yeah.
Antonio Tarver's in there? I didn't even have that. I had
Yeah.
Tommy
Antonio
Morrison.
Tarver plays
Son of a bitch.
oh,
So I didn't even know Tarver. I had Morrison. Tommy Morrison is my
Morrison.
third. Yeah.
Tarver plays in Rocky
6,
5.
I think. I've never seen it.
Have you
See,
seen it?
Jimmy just pretends he has CTE. He just plays dumb till you start extracting data from it, and then it's
Not
like
even.
it's like a supercomputer.
Not
Okay.
even.
Mason. He
All right,
plays
there's
Mason,
still
doesn't he?
a lot of time left. We got to get focused here,
Sorry.
Jamie. This has you written all over it.
Okay.
What was Rocky's first purchase when he got money?
The jacket,
And
the car.
It was
the
a car. It was a car, if I believe.
what was the car?
Oh, huh?
Trans Am.
It was the Trans Am. Jamie
I
gets
got that, Jimmy.
gets the
Sorry,
Jamie
Jimmy, I
gets
got
the
that, Jimmy.
the come from behind. There we go. So we're it's 5-2. We're
There we
still
go.
in the good range.
Right, I'm ready.
Momentum on Jamie. All right, this is where it gets. This is very obscure. If either of you get this, I'll be shocked. Before fighting Creed, how many fights had Rocky had? And this is when he's talking to when he's hitting on Adrian. He drops how many fights he's had.
52. 152.
Not correct, but not a terrible guess. Jimmy, do you remember that? Are you Googling? You can't
I
Google.
want to say 64.
You son of a bitch. You pulled it up, didn't you? Did you just pull it
Absolutely
up?
not. No.
Oh.
No, the only reason.
It is 64. How
So here's why I know that.
sort of savant Iraqi shit's going on over there, dude?
Here's the only reason I know that. Because he says 64 fights and never see that nose, 64 fights, something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove the next question because the next question is you've already just answered it, and it would be unfair to ask. Is what was Rocky most proud of? in his fighting career
His
prior to
nose not
fighting
being
Creed.
broken. His nose not
Never-
being
Nose
Yep.
not being broken. Yeah. Okay. So what fruit does Mickey call Rocky when he takes his locker away? This is a bit of a trick question, but it is a real question. So Mickey takes Rocky's locker away.
I
What
mean, he
did
didn't call him a tomato can. What's he called?
Yeah, was it tomato?
it is tomato? So you get the 6-3. Jimmy, you had it, but you didn't say it in the form of a.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
It was a tomato, which is
I
a
was
fruit.
guessing.
Actually,
I
it's
don't remember.
tomato in
It's
English.
tomato. It is, and for all those people out there, it is technically a fruit that think it's a vegetable, and that's the only thing that you'll learn from me on this particular podcast. Everything else you can learn from the other two people on this podcast. Okay, are we ready to say name one major musician that performs in the movie series?
Oh, his brother, Frank
Frank.
Stallone.
That's true. Frank does, and that's true. I was thinking James Brown, but you still get points for that. 6-4. 6-4.
Yeah, good call.
Really good call on that. I didn't even think about Frank, who deserves a lot of credit for the whole series too. Okay, so we're coming down to a couple. We're coming down to this is what you would call the last. This is a 3-point question. This is a large question. So it comes down to
I'll
this.
get this.
Name all of Rocky's jobs in the first 2 movies.
Oh, he was when they cut people.
He was a leg breaker.
Ice. He carried the ice. As well.
He was a leg breaker.
Yeah. 3 jobs. Did you say 3 jobs?
All of them.
God. So he worked for that guy who was the
He was
gangster.
a butcher. He worked in the butcher's place.
No,
That was Paul.
No, that was Paulie, wasn't it? Did he work in the ice rink a bit? Did he do any work in the ice rink?
I'm going to wait till you guys put together your final answers, and
I
then I
think
will
she-
tell you, because this is the match. I don't want to sway it one way or the other.
He didn't work.
Let's have
in
it.
the-
Let's have it, Eric.
Oh well, I have to give you guys a few seconds. 10 more seconds. I should play.
I'm passing it over to her.
He worked
Yeah.
down the docks. He worked down the docks. He could have worked down the docks that we didn't know about.
Could have, but we don't know that.
Yeah, but Eric might.
Well, what do we know that he did? Go ahead and fire away with what you know.
He went and collected money from
Yep.
people that
Yep.
and he was a boxer, of course. That
Yes.
was one of his jobs.
Oh
And
shit!
then, and then what
Yes.
else?
So he and I think he did carry the ice.
There's
Was that another
2
movie?
more missing, and you guys should know both of them.
Come on, Jimmy, we can do this. Right, so he was a boxer, and obviously he collected the money for the guy.
Yep.
So when people
Did he
did
work at a pet
the
store?
loan shark, of course. Yeah, he went and collected the money from the loans.
Did he work at a pet store?
He did not work at a pet store. That was
Did he
Adrian.
work in the ice rink? Did he actually work in the ice rink? Did he work at the zoo?
He did not.
God.
All right, tell us.
Okay. The
Bar. He
other
worked
2
in the
were
bar.
the other 2 were.
Restaurant. The restaurant.
He actually did work briefly in the meat packing thing. That's when he started hitting him, but he worked briefly there, and that's where he got brought in. And the other thing is he actually was doing commercials for Beast Aftershave. Commercials for Beast Aftershave.
Yes, yes.